Okay, at long last, we are starting the Overwatch game versus the University of Kentucky. Week 4 ECAC matchup. It's going to be DeadlyDrew, Mydudesa, Meech, JBev, Ablindswan, and Flirty for the Eagles, and Reformed Raikiri Gojo, Beansy, Brown 88, Queen Arrow, and Renzawa for the University of Kentucky. Alright. Kentucky taking early occupation of the point here on Nepal. Eagles just poking here from behind their shields. Stun lands there from JBev, but not much follow-up. Still no deaths so far. Kentucky gonna take the point. Flirty with a kill on Queen Arrow though, and then Meech with another one. The Eagles pushing up onto the point now with those two kills. A 6v4 now. And Kentucky is stuck in this tiny little room there. Nice job by the Orisa there. Two more kills for Flirty and Meech, and that's gonna be a clean wipe for the Eagles, losing 0 players. JBev on fire already on Sigma, already 67% to a Graviton. Flirty also very close, getting very close to a pulse bomb here. Did a great job starting off that fight by getting the pick on Queen Arrow's Ana, which really opened the door for the Eagles in that last fight. But here comes the Earth Shatter, big Earth Shatter coming out from Browno. Gets a kill onto JBev. Swan retreating now, trying to get some cheeky kills. Does get a kill on the Lucio, but he's very low on health. Finally goes down. Drew gets a boop kill onto Beansy, and that's huge. And Flirty with another one, and Drew with an ult on the point. And the Eagles going to be able to capture it back now. Flirty with another kill on the opposing Tracer. And the Eagles already at 50% now. It looks like, yeah, so Kentucky did actually take that point at some point during that fight. But Eagles take it right back. Bit of an awkward dragon there from Dudes. Wasn't comboed with anything. I'm not really sure what that was. Meech over here on the right side, though. He's got a nano available. There's the lift. B-drop comes out to counter from Kentucky. Nano goes out. Oh, but there's a double kill by Beansy. 2 more by Kentucky. And that's likely going to be the point. Good fight from them. But the Eagles with 78% here on the point. One more team fight victory is likely going to do it. If you guys could let me know if the stream quality is bad, it doesn't look that great on my end. Let me know if there's any issues. So coming in on this Cassidy, gonna try to... Oh, a nice block there, and the Shatter finds no value for Kentucky. Eagles possibly with a chance to move in here. There's the Graviton. But no kills. 1 kill there by Reformed on Flirty, but that was on the back line. Mydudesa the only DPS left alive. Reformed gets another one, and Kentucky coming back strong here. As Mydudesa falls asleep, and he's going to go down. Eagles going to have to regroup now. Don't have too many ults to work with either. And Kentucky now approaching 70%. About to tie this thing up. They will have 4 ultimates after about another half a fight. Good damage coming out here from Swan. Nearly takes down the Cassidy. Reformed with another kill onto Meech. Reformed having a great game on this Tracer so far. Longos are available as well as Lift. Flirty did already use the Pulse Bomb. The Eagles got to group up and go in very soon here. There's the Lift from JBev. Longo goes down. The Eagles got to touch the point here. Swan goes up onto the point. Zarya getting very low, but they can't find the kill. Finally, overtime starts. Meech just getting that nano there. Drew stalling on the point, but he's going to go down. And it looks like that's going to be Kentucky taking the first map there. Meech heroically on the point, all by himself. The Eagles trying to stall as long as they can. He does get booped off. And here comes Swan, stalling on the ball, doing as much as he can. Does get a kill, but it's going to be too little, too late. And Kentucky going to take this first one in this little mini best of 3 on map 1. Eagles with a chance to strike back now. Let's see if they can pull it off. All right, here come the Eagles again. Looks like Swan going on the ball this time. And Frosty on the Pharah this time. I like this Pharah pick. Ooh, already gets a pick on a Queen Arrow. This map starting exactly how the last one started, with Frosty getting a pick on Queen Arrow, and the Eagles should look to push in on that. Kentucky with only 1 support. Sentry turret goes down, still has just the 1 kill, and it's going to be back soon. There's a kill on the Ablindswan, but 1 traded back by the Eagles. This is a very close fight. Frosty just peppering the point with those missiles. Kentucky did capture the point, but the fight's still very much in question here. Frosty getting a little bit low. Nice kill by Reform by JBev. And the Eagles pushing in now. Frosty doing a great job killing these Symmetra turrets. Coming into the back line, there's the barrage, and 3 kills for Frosty. Make it 5 for the Pharah. And the Eagles gonna take the point right back. But Kentucky did manage to get 31% off of that initial fight. They gotta find an answer for Frosty's Pharah here. He's doing work right now for Post University. Looks like Raikirigo did switch to Cassidy to help out with Frosty. He's killing him, I should say. But there's the Nano, Reform with a kill on JBev, and he's got Visor now, and Frosty is in the wrong spot. Reform gonna take out the entire back line, and Kentucky very quickly turns that one right back, and it's a clean wipe. The Eagles gonna have to come back from spawn. Dudesa with Deadeye available, Drew also with Valkyrie. And JBev going to be very close to a lift as well. So a couple ultimates to work with for the Eagles. They're going to go right up the gut with this one. Swan on this Reinhardt. Oh, a great pick by JBev onto Renzawa. And there's Lucio down for Kentucky. And Swan now coming in with this Reinhardt duel. Trying to kill this Reinhardt so you can get the shatter off. Oh, beautiful. You read him like a book. And he gets a double pin. And that's going to do it for that fight. 1 more kill. Reform's going to just fall off the map. And the Eagles take that point right back. This map is just going back and forth. You love to see it. Drew and Frosty doing what they do best. Swan looking up at the top here. Kentucky looking to take this high ground and push in, but they're, ooh, Drew getting very low. He needs to try to hide and regen. Ooh, he gets stunned. Somehow uses the line of sight to survive, and Frosty gets 3 more. Another great barrage, and Drew somehow escapes death there. That was so key. Drew surviving on this Mercy, and then Frosty just sneaks in behind and gets another fantastic barrage. And, Kentucky getting desperate here. They want to close it out with just 2 rounds, but it's looking increasingly unlikely that they'll do so. No ultimates for the Eagles, though, so He's so low. Frosty finally finds the kill on him. He isn't able to get any heals, but 2 kills traded right back for Kentucky. Nobody shooting at Frosty. Still alive. Mydudesa gets another one. Frosty finally goes down, and it looks like Kentucky will take this point back. Mydudesa does get the kill on Renzawa. If the Eagles are able to regroup quickly enough, can maybe come back here, but Mydudesa with the Deadeye. It is going to probably come down to the final fight here. Not too many ultimates available yet. JBev, Swan, and Drew, probably the only other ones besides Mydudesa that are going to have their ultimates available. Mydudesa lurking around on the left-hand side here. See if you can find a pick with this ultimate. Oh, that's key, though. Browno gets a kill onto Swan. Mydudesa gets one, gets sleep, though. And now he's all alone and is going to fall. I don't know about that call. Going for the flank. They kind of had to try something, though. Drew does get the res off, but now Kentucky just pushing in here, and this might do it. Swan coming in. He's got Earth Shatter. See if he can get some value out of this. Does find the support, but there's no one else to back him up. And Kentucky probably going to take this one. Drew's stalling on point. He's going to go down, and the Eagles just trickling in now, and that's going to do it. Kentucky takes it in 2, but these teams very evenly matched, and this series is certainly far from over. Well fought. Valiant effort from the Eagles there. Especially a great effort by Frosty on the Pharah. They changed their team comp around him to counter him, but this was the first barrage. The second one was equally as good. I wish we saw the second one here, because I was watching Drew for that one. But Kentucky is going to take the first map. And I think I'd be a little nervous if you're a Kentucky fan here, because Frosty was doing a lot of work on this Pharah. They didn't really have a good answer for him. They went Cassidy, Soldier, and it helped a little bit, but that has got to be concerning. And we'll be right back. All right, we're back. Game 2 coming out here in just a minute. It's going to be Havana. Havana, Unana. Eagles down 1-0 in this best of 5. Apologies for the late start, everyone. But we're waiting for another match to be finished on the Esports Ustream. So again, trying to get some more exposure for the program. Get us on the main stream for the ECAC. Eagles, by the way, 9-0 on the week. 9 wins, 0 losses across all game titles and all teams. So Overwatch win tonight would bring us to the first 10-0 week in program history. Be pretty exciting. After this, we've got only 1 match left for the week. Well, there's Halo as well, club team. So it could potentially go 11-0. So there's Halo on Thursday night, and then on Friday there's Smash Brothers Orange. All right, so Kentucky coming out with a Torbjorn comp here. Looks like Swan does take out the turret though. Dude's in a sniper battle right now. Can't find any kills yet. Eagles just kind of slowly pushing here. Shield is down. Mydudesa coming up, taking the high ground here. He's going to get spotted by that turret, though. Try to take it out. Turret does go down. Oh, he gets shot by Reformed, though. But JBev's up on the high ground here. It's going to delay the Eagles' push a little bit. Swan also getting taken pretty low. Still pushing up, though. And he does finally fall, and Kentucky holding strong here. Meech also gets taken down. Good shots here coming out from Not Wilson. Also, Kentucky subbing in and out a lot of players here for this map. Frosty rocking the Genji here. Swan going to be swapping to Reinhardt. Meech does have that nano available. Looks like the Eagle's going to be going around the left-hand side. Molten Core comes down in the building. Drew cannot get line of sight to heal Swan. And some ultimates being popped here for Kentucky, but they're going to continue holding strong. Nano still not popped yet for Meech, possibly waiting for the blade. Frosty at 84%. There's always a potent combo. Let's see if he just decides to pop Nano on Swan here, or if he's going to wait for blade. Yep, there's the Nano. There's the blade. Frosty does take out one. Oh, and that's key. They kill Bray before he's able to get the hammer down. And that is probably going to do it for the point. Wow, big res coming down here, though, on Bray. And he's going to get revived. Does get a kill as well. But here comes the self-destruct from JBev. Going to take out the turret, but not much else. Kentucky really doing what they can here to get this point. Nice sleep by Meech, but he's woken up immediately. And wow, Kentucky actually come away from the fight the victors somehow. Great res coming out from MZ Coops on this Mercy, keeping the fight alive for Kentucky. And this could come down to final fight pretty soon for the Eagles. If they're unable to get this first checkpoint, that would make things very difficult on their defense round. Keeping Swan up here. He's winning the Reinhardt duel, but Meech getting taken pretty low. Swan with the Earth Shatter available. This is going to be key. Can he get a good Earth Shatter? Reform with a kill on Mydudesa and Meech. Wow, that's crazy. That's going to make it very difficult for the Eagles to win this fight. Frosty does get a pick on Queen Arrow, though. Swan trying desperately to find an opening for a shadow, and it gets blocked. He had to try something. Oh, does get the pin on Bray, but he's not going to be able to find much else. Eagles need to contest the point here. They are contesting it. Will start overtime. Frosty with another kill on Wilson, but the turret is still alive. Meech also has Nano. See if he decides to pop it here. The Eagles really need to do what they can to get to this checkpoint. It looks like they're going to. Frosty with a pick on Reformed with this Hanzo coming out big for the Eagles. But there's the Earth Shatter from Kentucky. Not to be outdone, the Nano comes down onto Drew, but he's purple. He cannot get healed. And the Eagles getting pushed off the point now. But Mydudesa with one and Swan with another. This fight is so close right now. The Eagles need to stay on the point. They can't C9 here. Meech finds another with the grenade. Reform pelting everyone with bullets from the top platform there. But Frosty finally takes him down, and the Eagles can breathe a sigh of relief here, finally getting to that first checkpoint. But now only with a little over 2 minutes to push to this next checkpoint. That was a really intense series of events, and the Eagles with a much better shot at taking this map now. Do not want to go down 0-2 in the best of 5. Frosty, with some dragons available, the only player for the Eagles with his ultimate right now. Kentucky very spread out right now. Interesting positioning. They're kind of trying to flank the Eagles. Not Wilson getting taken very low. Is not going to find... Does find a kill, actually, on Mydudesa with the Molten Core. Frosty still with those dragons available. See if he decides to pop it here. There's the grab, and there's the dragons. Finds 2, make it 3. Reform finds another one on the back end, though. But spawn advantage, Eagles. Oh, the res goes off as well, though. And the Eagles, with a triple dragon grab combo, still might not win this fight. Wow. Really great job by Kentucky actually surviving that. Drew with a beat drop coming in here. And then Swan also with Earth Shatter. Going to look for a much better one than he got last time, which got blocked by Bray. Frosty does take out the turret. Eagle's going to use that to push in now. Kentucky playing very spread out. There's the Nano. Oh, he couldn't get the hammer blocked. He gets counter-hammered here. The Nano is going to keep him alive for now. There's the shield. This fight is very close. Still no clear winner. Kree in the backline does get taken down by Frosty. Good call-outs there. But Coops gets the res on Bray. That's huge for Kentucky. And the turret's up, and there's 3 more kills. That's going to make it very difficult for the Eagles. Nano goes on to Bray as well. And the Eagles going to have to swap heroes to get a fast touch on the payload now. Yep, here comes ball for Swan. Is he going to be able to touch? I don't think he's going to be able to. Cannot. And a decent push for the Eagles, all things considered. Considering they almost failed to get the cart even to the first checkpoint, so a good shot to hold here. They give them a chance. They give themselves at least a good chance to win this map, but it is Kentucky's map to lose right now.
Teleporter online. I have opened the portal.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Youth truly is wasted on the young.
Anna, have you seen my schedule? Vishkar's using you, just like he used my father. You just wait.
Your father was a Vishkar employee. He understood our company's vision.
A shame he never educated me.
5, 4, 3,
Align defense system.
1. Attackers incoming.
All right, here we go. Eagles on defense this time. They're going to try to stuff them right in the spawn. Dude's on the Symmetra this time. Ooh, Swan getting very low, though. Drew does get a kill. This is a very, very risky strat for the Eagles. They have to keep themselves alive here, or Kentucky's going to get a lot of distance on this cart. JBev on this Zarya, though, doing a lot of work. 80 charge right now. Gets taken very low, though, and is going to fall. And Kentucky is going to finally win the fight and be able to push this cart out of the spawn. But I like that idea. Just give yourselves one extra fight. Why not, you know? Swan already almost at an Earth Shatter as well. And he's got it. Teleporter on top of the cart, that's interesting. So far, Bray has gotten the better of Swan here. Oh, that sleep is huge. Does get healed up. He blocks another Earth Shatter. Does finally fall to the hammer swings, though. And there's the Symmetra ultimate going down. Bray also gets rezzed by Coops as Reform gets a pick on Frosty, and this is quickly turning south for the Eagles. Drop gonna block some damage from the Earth Shatter. Not Wilson finds the pick on Drew. Mydudesa gets a pick on Wilson, though. But 3 kills for Bray on this Reinhardt, and that's gonna be the point for sure. For Kentucky. Not sure. It looks like the Eagles were really unsure if they wanted to commit for another fight there before the checkpoint. But, wow, Reformed is doing work on this Widowmaker right now for Kentucky. Good lord. Brown one finds another one on JBev, and Eagles going to have to hold really strong here these next 4 minutes because the car is getting close already. Jeez, Swan drops the shield for 2 seconds and he loses 200 health. There's the Symmetra ult for Post. Finally some kills coming out for the Eagles. Swan just gets pinned, though. Nice block on the Shatter that time from Bray. Swan just swinging away, saving the Earth Shatter. Wise choice there. And it looks like this is going to be a fight win for the Eagles, and they are going to be able to stall for just a little bit longer. Reform still doing work up here on this high ground. A Junkrat swap also coming out for Not Wilson. Played the Torbjorn last round. Eagles split up a little bit here. Swan still with the Earth Shatter. See if he decides to use it here. He does, and he finds it. That's exactly what the Eagles needed. And the front line is down for Kentucky. Swan with a double kill off of the back of that Earth Shatter. But Wilson finds a kill on Mydudesa and Reformed another one. The DPS players for Kentucky are just having the time of their lives right now, and that might actually do it. Wilson also finds a kill with Drew with the tire. And Swan, potentially the last player left for the Eagles. They've got to get back now. JBev on this ball coming in. Is able to get the touch. But she's purple and falls immediately. And that's probably going to do it. That is going to do it. And Kentucky take the first 2 maps.
Play of the game.
Nice play of the game by Bray coming in here. Just doing so much work on this Reinhardt.
Now entering the temple.
Alright, we're back. Map 3, Temple of Anubis, 2 CP. Some more subs coming out for both teams. We've got Flirty subbing in for Mydudesa. And then the team for Kentucky, I can't even keep track of how many subs they're swapping in and out. They're swapping 3+ people every map. This team, it looks like it's Bray, Raikiri Gojo, Beansy, MZ, Coops, Not Wilson, and Queen Arrow. For UK, looks like Eagles going full dive here. Winston, Diva, Lucio, Genji, and Flurry on Widowmaker though, so some heavy dive with a little bit of sniper sprinkled in there. See if it works out for him. Oh, it looks like Drew actually swapping off the Lucio to the Mercy now. I like that. You know, just kind of pocket Flirty.
Attack opponents. Capture objective A.
Just trying to bust through these shields. Get it any kind of opening here. Junkrat comp coming out for UK, and Wilson already gonna get a pick on Frosty, but Drew quickly evens that out with the res. Flirty not able to find anyone yet. There's Swan jumping in on the Winston. He's gonna get a pick immediately. Frosty with another one. MZ Coop gets the res on Baptiste, but it's not going to be enough. The Eagles with the great dive comp there coming out. And just like that, first point of Anubis is all theirs. Great teamwork there. You could see there, Swan pressed the go button and everyone followed him perfectly. Great stuff coming out here for the Eagles. Swan going to have Primal Rage available for this next fight if he chooses to use it. Frosty deflects a grenade. Oh, Flurry with a nice pick on Wilson. The Eagles could look to push in on that. There's the Primal Rage from Ablindswan. Flurry with very aggressive positioning on this Widowmaker. Gets trapped up and is probably going to die. There's the tire. Does find 2, and that's probably going to do it for the Eagles for this attack. Flirty, very aggressive positioning on that Widowmaker that time. But Frosty with Blade available, Meech at 85% to a Nano, so we could see a Nano Blade coming out for this next fight. Oh, but not if now Wilson gets a kill on Frosty. Meech, really keep an eye on Meech here. He needs to build up that Nano. Eagles can maybe look to dive in with the Nano Blade to take this second point. A large chunk of time left on the clock. And there it is. Nano is available. Watch Frosty here. They're going for a flank. Did they get spotted out? Yeah, they get spotted out. There's the Nano Blade. Frosty can't quite find anything yet. And no kills, not a very good Nano Blade. And 3 kills coming out for University of Kentucky. And that's going to be a 1 fight for Kentucky yet again. Not even the Nano Blade could break through their defenses. Oh, and Frosty gets caught with the sleep dart. Probably going to die. Yep, does get trapped by Wilson. And now we're looking at Flirty with the only ultimate available for this next fight with the Dragon Strike. Did swap off the Widowmaker. Here comes the tire, though. Eagles got to spread out now. Oh, JBev finds the kill on Not Wilson, but he finds the return kill on Swan. with the tire. Drew gonna get the res off. Here comes Dragons onto the point. This could be the go button. Swan jumping in here. Oh, Beanie gets taken super low. Does get the charge off, and 2 more kills for Kentucky. Really got to hand it to this Kentucky squad. They are winning team fights left and right with a different roster every time.
I will keep you here.
Swan close to a primal rage here. The Eagles still got 2.5 minutes on the clock. But they had a potential for a very good attack, but then they kind of stalled out here on the second point. They need to come in and have a clean team wipe here. Oh, Swan with a great start here, gonna get a kill on Queen Arrow, and he's primal raging on the point, knocking everyone away. JBev finds another one. But here comes the self-destruct, doesn't find anyone. Nano is available for Meech if he decides to use it, but this fight's still very much up in the air. Meech finds another one on Wilson. Frosty getting on the point here with this Nano, doing some work. Swan getting taken very low. He's going to go down. There's another res, and the Eagles cannot crack this defense from Kentucky. And this could be the game right here. Give the opportunity to Kentucky to take the dub and complete the sweep. Flirty gets a pick on Raikiri Gojo. And here comes the self-destruct, and clear them off the point. JBev finds the Queen Arrow with the self-destruct. But here comes the tire. Finds post you Drew, but just the 1 kill. Denny very low. He's trying to get healed up. He actually does get healed up. Flirty can't quite get the damage that he needs to finish off that kill. In less than a minute on the clock now. Rush trying to work towards another Mimic, but only 77%. Flirty with Dragons. Meech getting close-ish to a Nano, but we're looking at final fight territory here for the Eagles now. Nice damage from Frosty, gonna take Bray out of mech, but he does get a kill on Flirty. Also needs to use this ultimate, does take the Reinhardt. Wow, it gets taken down immediately, doesn't even get a chance to use the Shatter. And goes down, and that's probably gonna do it. Flirty with Dragons, let's see if he throws it down onto the point. Here it comes. JBev on this ball, just trying to stall. Earth Shatter doesn't find anyone, but I don't know if it's gonna matter. Dragons come out. There's a lot of resources that Kentucky still has here. Flirty very low. He's purple on the point. He's going down. That's 4 more kills, and that is gonna do it. Kentucky with a chance to end this series right now if they can take 1 tick on the second point. Eagles need to really rally here and have an excellent defense to keep this series going. Got their backs against the wall here. And it looks like it's going to be a Farah comp, which I definitely agree with here. Frosty's Farah was phenomenal back on Nepal on map 1. They just barely couldn't get the win there.
1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A. Enemy spotted.
Ooh, that's going to be a counter Pharah.
Thanks for the assist.
So this will be interesting. Pharah v Pharah. Oh wow, he hits the midair rocket. Can't find the second one though. Oh, he does find the midair rocket. What a duel. And gets the Mercy as well. And the Eagles going to definitely win this first fight here. Just a matter of how long can they stall Kentucky. JBev also takes Beansy out of his mech.
I will not waste this opportunity. My ultimate is almost ready.
Frosty just knows exactly where to go and where to fly with this Pharah. Close to a barrage as well. Nice little boop there. There's the barrage. Finds 1 and 2. Wow, nice sleep dart. Gonna take him right out of the air. But the Eagles do a good job of protecting him. Flirty finds another one on Beansy. And the Eagle is going to defend yet again. Oh my! Oh, he almost sniped the Mercy. That would have been crazy. What a rocket. I just watched Frosty this entire map. He's just doing work right now. But Flirty's got some dragons available. Doesn't really have anything to combo it with, but he could wait till they enter the choke point here. Wow, he's just peppering the area with arrows, and Wilson goes down. MZ Coop's going to get the res off, and here comes the Winston. Flirty forced to back off this high ground. Bongos go down as Bray falls, and Kentucky not able to execute this dive quite like the Eagles were able to. Here comes Dragons out onto the choke point, and that's going to force Kentucky to back off, at least for now. Comes Bray again, jumping up onto this high ground. MZ Coop gets very low. Frosty with 1 health. He does finally fall. Flirty also getting taken very low, and he does fall as well. Minute 20 still on the clock. JBev super low. Has a lift available. Is going to pop it. It's all up to the tanks now. JBev with another kill. On point all alone, though. Does get nanoed and healed up somehow. Is still alive. JBev. Just holding this point all by herself right now. Nice stun there onto Wilson. Almost takes him down. Eagles just trying to stall for as long as they possibly can here. Frosty with 1 kill with the barrage, but that's not going to be enough. And Kentucky is going to be able to take this first point. Wow, nice shots by Flirty, though. Maybe not. Dragon Strike goes down onto the point. It's not quite enough. Kentucky is going to give themselves a chance to win this series after all. So the Eagles can only tie now. And they have to hold perfectly for 3 minutes. Let's see if they can do it. No ultimates available. Frosty, though, with a nice pick on Wilson to start things off, and that's going to delay Kentucky's push. Both teams just looking for picks, looking for poke damage. Kentucky did swap off of the Pharah.
Thanks for the assist.
Looks like Kentucky going around the left side now. Nice! Rockets by Frosty going to take out Wilson. He's got a barrage available now. Needs to get the Diva out of mech, but that's a great lift from JBev. Going to take out another one. There's the barrage. Takes out not Wilson again after the res. And Frosty just doing so much damage. on this Pharah. Another double kill with the rockets. And MZ Coop gonna fall as well. And the Eagles still holding strong now at a little under 2 minutes to go. Looking to draw this one out and extend the game another map. Give themselves a chance. Frosty hitting these directs. He's already 55%, but here comes Bob. Gets put to sleep and instantly taken down. Now Wilson coming up on the left side. Oh, he has to reload. Nice one, though. Oh, wow, that's a really ambitious res. Does get it off, but he falls. And the fight pretty even right now, but honestly, advantage post just because of the spawn difference. Spawn location. Drew gonna get Frosty right back up. And Swan with another pick on Wilson. Wilson has died like 3 times in this fight because he keeps getting rezzed and just dying again. And Frosty, again, staggering their spawns. This is going to be final fight situation. MZ Coops does get the res, but now he won't have res for this next fight. Actually, he probably will. Frosty with Barrage waiting in the wings, waiting for them to push up. They don't know where he is. They need to spot him here. Here they come. But there's the Barrage on the back line. Takes out everyone before getting slept. He's already got 3 kills. Make it 4. And that's going to do it. Eagles just need to push up and take down the lonely front line now for Kentucky. And it looks like we are going to draw it out on Anubis. 5 seconds to go. I don't think Kentucky can... I don't think they even have a touch here. 1 more second, and that's going to do it. It is going to be a draw. And we're going to another map. Still 0-2. Frosty. This Pharah play has just been phenomenal. All series. We need more Pharah play from Frosty. That's what I'm seeing here. We need more Pharah play. And this wasn't even his barrage. This was just him saucing on people. 36% of the team's damage. Crazy.
It's nice to be appreciated.
And the Eagles not going out down without a fight, but if we're going to go to the distance here and take the W, it would need to be now a 6-map series. So we going deep here. We going deep. We'll see if they can do it. We'll be right back with map 3. Map 4. Map 4.
Entering King's Row.
All right, we're back. Map 4, contrary to what it says in the match score tab here. We are in fact on map 4 because there was a draw on Anubis. The Eagles showing a little bit of life here. I want to bring this all the way back and get that dub. See if they can do it. It's going to be Reformed Bray, Brown One, MZ Coop, Snout Wilson, and Queen Arrow for Kentucky. Post you drew Meech, JBev, Flirty, Swan, and Frosty coming out here for the Eagles. Honestly surprised that Frosty's not continuing with the Pharah, but I always love to see him on the May. It's just so thematic. I love it.
Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Flirty spots them out on the high ground, forces them off. Oh, it's got a Bastion? Ooh, a Bastion for Reformed. And they're going to teleport up on the top? Okay, that's an interesting play. And there's a Bastion up on top of that statue. And I don't think the Eagles have gotten able to take him down yet. Drew gets a kill on Not Wilson. Coop's going to get that res immediately, though. And already 2 ticks on the point here. And JBev trying to push up, but she's going to fall. And the Eagles were not expecting that at all. A very creative play as Reform just gets teleported up on top of that statue and mows everyone down. Let's see these like, we were on the receiving end there, of course, but I really like to see these creative plays coming out from these teams. You know, there's so many different combinations of abilities and heroes in the game. And seeing something you've never seen before is honestly kind of rare. And I have to say, I've never seen that play before. And Kentucky pulled it off pretty well. And now they've got a Bastion on the car. Oh, but Reformed. Oh, he actually did swap to. He swapped to Widowmaker. His MC Coops with another crazy res. Actually finds it and doesn't die. Symmetrical coming down. There's the Earth Shatter, and Kentucky just rolling on through here. That is a nanoed up Symmetra. And the Eagles got to stop the bleeding here. Card's already almost to the second checkpoint now. Swan does have an Earth Shatter available, and Meech has Nano. Oh, it looks like there's a teleporter up on the high ground. Eagles need to try to deal with that. Here comes the Nano. You're going to get the pin down. Trying to get in there on Queen Arrow, but he just can't. And the Eagle's not finding any value with anything right now. Karska's just going to roll right on through to the second checkpoint. And I don't know if it was the subs coming out for Kentucky, but the cart has barely stopped at all. Flirty with Dragons and Frosty with a Blizzard available here. Could make the difference in this next fight. Frosty really committing to this May. There's the Blizzard. Wall comes out on the back. And everyone's frozen. But he can't find any kills. Swan finally gets 3 kills. Great Blizzard there by Frosty. Another kill onto Reformed. And the Eagles finally stop the bleeding there. And then Frosty just has to commit the Blizzard. And Flirty didn't even have to use Dragons there. So the Eagles win that fight with just 1 ultimate. And Swan with an Earth Shatter available now to combo with Flirty's Dragons. Every second that Post buys is 1 more that they'll get on offense. There goes the Dragons. Hammer goes down. Swan getting very low. Doesn't get any heals and goes down immediately. Drew gonna get a boop kill onto, not Wilson though, in the fight. A 4v4 now, I believe. Bray gets slept up at the front line, does go down. Frosty and JBev purple. Meech gonna have to wait that one out. Here comes the self-destruct. Meech in a bad spot, and he's just gonna die. Can't find the line of sight quick enough. But the car is stalled out. Swan doing a good job occupying the space, not allowing the car to get pushed anymore. Still has Earthshatter available, still holding on to it. Oh, gets pinned from behind, but there's the Earthshatter and the Nano. Great reversal there from the Eagles. And everyone is dying. MZ Coop's going for another hero res, but not going to find it this time. And another team fight win for Post. Start of this map was really shaky, and it looked like Kentucky was just going to roll straight on through, but the Eagles have held strong these last couple team fights. Drew almost has a beat drop available here. That could prove key because there are definitely going to be some big ultimates coming out here for Kentucky. We haven't seen them in a while. Look for Earth Strike coming out, Earth Shatter. Oh, bomb in the back line. Excellent bomb from JBev. Takes out Queen Arrow and not Wilson. And Swan's just going to press W and swing that giant hammer. And the Eagles win yet another fight. Kentucky going to really have to dig deep here to get this final push. The mental fortitude, these long series, it's a big mental strain on people. It is a lot to be playing, you know, as best you can for the whole series. And that's definitely going to come into play here, especially if the Eagles are able to pull out this win. No, 2 more kills for Post University. Swan is purple, though, has to back off. Does finally retreat to the safety of the car and is able to get healed up by his team. Flirty stepping up here. Gets the kill on Wilson on the opposing Hanzo here. Swan trying to block for him, but he's being very aggressive with his positioning. The Eagles backing off now, playing this corner. Coops gets the res off on Wilson. Another Earth Shatter available. Here comes Dragons coming out. But it's a little bit awkward. Oh, and the Shatter gets blocked. There's the Nano, though. But he's purple. He's getting super low. He finally goes down. And this looks like it could be Kentucky's fight. Drew gets a boop kill on Bray. That's actually pretty big. That's the tank down. JBev's going to get her mech back. Just barely. Looks like she's actually going to swap heroes, maybe? No. It's a Graviton Surge. JBev's got to try to touch here. They just barely touch 1 meter away. Round 1 gets a kill. Reformed gets another now on this Tracer. And this could be it. 1 minute to go here. JBev falls, and that's going to do it for round 1. But a very valiant hold by the Eagles on that final point, stalled for a good 4 minutes, and made this map very winnable for themselves. That could have easily been 3 or 4 minutes on the clock for Kentucky. But the Eagles going to try to push it a little bit faster. This time, we'll see if they can do it.
Our world is worth fighting for.
Audio
I love reading your journal. I'm so jealous you get to go to all these places.
That's true. I guess you don't get to travel very much.
You remind me of someone. You're so serious, though.
I believe you are mistaken.
Think you can keep up with me?
Damage.
Understood.
我更厉害了。
Personalization 100%. Watch it to be back.
Okay, Eagles on offense now. And they're sticking with the Bastion comp here on this first point. Ooh, that was the shot right there Flirty needed to hit. Looks like he's gonna swap now. Let's see who he goes with the Hanzo. So just peppering these shields. And they were ready for the Bastion this time, but they gotta get in there and stop the res. MZ Coop's gonna be quick on that res. And they've gotta kill him again now. Swan gets pinned up on the point, but he's able to get healed up. A lot of damage coming out from Frosty on this Echo. Wilson gets a kill on JBev. Wow, and our shatter all ready for Bray. That was very fast. And that's going to be a team fight win for Kentucky.
That was a learning experience. I like this.
Eagles need to find out where that Bastion is. Oh, great Sonic Arrow by Flirty. Gonna spot him out. Eagles need to take that Bastion down. Still no kills yet. Bastion just peppering away from the high ground. Swan finally gets one, gets two. Dragon's now also available, but here comes the Bastion ultimate. Dragons come down. Gonna force Bastion off the high ground. They've still got to kill him. They're doing a good job surviving so far. Still have not killed the Bastion. Finally locate him. And JBev is able to take him down. Eagles pushing up now, trying to stagger the death timers, doing a good job of it too. Oh, Bray gonna pin up Swan and does get the kill with the Fire Strike as well. Oh, beautiful by Flirty. Gets that burst damage in. Flirty and Frosty gets that burst damage in, and Bray wastes the Fire Strike. And the Eagles now with even more kills, just pushing up here, doing exactly what Kentucky did to them on their offensive push. Flirty with another pair of dragons available, and there they go. Push Kentucky off the point, or off the checkpoint, I should say. JBev with a self-destruct. Here it comes. Does find MZ Coop. That's a big high-value kill. And the cart is actually contested right now. It's going to be a Tracer. I think that is reformed. Yep, that was reformed. Swapping off the Bastion. Just being a nuisance in the back line here. Flirty gets a kill on Brown to start things off here. But there is the cart reaching the point in 4 minutes now for the Eagles to push to the final checkpoint. As Frosty finally takes down Reformed in the back line. He's doing a lot of work on that Tracer. Frosty with another one on Wilson. And here comes one more dragons into the spawn. It's like the third dragon in like a minute for Flirty, just farming these ultimates. But here come the counter dragons from Kentucky. No recall for Reform. That could be big. But Ablindswan goes down, and so does Flirty. And this could be Kentucky holding strong, just like the Eagles did to them. This map's playing out very similarly for both teams on both sides. No ultimates available for the Eagles right here. Oh, Wilson with a great shot onto Frosty. And that's going to delay the push unless the Eagles are able to find a pick. Flirty gets tagged by that fire strike. Not going to die, but it is very important in terms of Bray building up that Earth Strike, the Earth Shatter. Oh, he almost finds the kill on MZ Coops. Mercy there. Took him super low. Almost has another dragon available. And here come the dragons. They're going to separate the teams. And he gets a double kill with it. Here comes the pulse bomb. Only going to find one. Nice shots by Flirty. But that might not be clean enough as a couple post members also fall. Frosty swapping to the Cassidy now. Oh, was that? Oh, that was Swan's. I think that must have been a misclick. There was nobody there. Really unfortunate mistake. Here comes the Grav Dragon. And that's going to be a one fight for Kentucky. Frosty going to have to retreat now. Probably not even going to be able to. Yep, MZ Coops actually the one takes him down. And Eagles only have about 30 seconds now to push it faster than Kentucky. This is going to be very close. Swan's going to be kicking himself there for... I'm almost positive that was an accidental usage of Earth Strike. Earth Shatter. Keep playing Earth Strike. They've been doing a lot of damage with these missiles right now. There's the nano boost onto Bray, and he's going to find 3 kills immediately. JBev trying to die now. Eagles need to regroup. They've officially not been able to push it as fast as Kentucky. But they could still force the next round if they find that final checkpoint. It's going to really be up to Frosty here with the Deadeye. But Reform takes him down. And it's going to be a while before they're able to regroup here.
30 seconds remaining.
Eagles trying to survive. They survived last time. But Wilson takes out Drew. Rowan gets another one. Things not looking good for the Eagles, but Swan with a little breathes a little bit of life. Oh, great by Frosty. He knew Reform was going to come, and he gets the stun. And the headshot going to take out MC Coop as well during the Valkyrie. That's huge. And the Eagles could potentially push up here. Oh, and Swan blocks the hammer. Eagles playing so well right now, but they still need to push to the point. And Reformed is back. And that's the pulse bomb going out onto Frosty, and that's 3 kills. And this might do it for the series. Flirty trying the best he can on this Tracer to stay on the point, but he finally gets taken down. And that's going to do it. A valiant effort. But the Eagles will fall 0-3 over 4 maps. Kentucky going to improve to 3-1 on the season. Congratulations, M. Eagles going to fall to 2-2. On the season, still with good hope to make playoffs here. Ray with the MVP honors, getting this beautiful Earth Strike, Earth Shatter into the pin. Drew and Swan with honorable mentions, great performances on that map, but it was not quite enough. And the Eagles are going to fall in the end, and that's going to do it for the triple header today. Thank you so much for sticking with me all night, everyone. I love each and every one of you. We've got more action tomorrow night. The Halo team has their match at 8 p.m. That's going to be on twitch.tv/Permish. That's Permish with 2 H's. That's our Club Halo team, so going to be cheering them on. And then Friday night at 8, we've got our Smash Brothers Orange team match taking on Stonehill College again. But the Eagles, still a very impressive week. 9-1 on the week over all game titles. So one of our best weeks ever. We'll see if we can keep up the momentum through Thursday and Friday. Until then, everyone, thanks for watching. You guys have a great night.